Hello and welcome to PaxAriaGaming. This is Reg with episode 3 of Crimson Desert. We are picking up in chapter 2, where we're going to wrap things up. So we'll finish chapter 2 and start chapter 3. Because the first one was fairly short. Chapter 2 isn't very long. It's longer than chapter 1. It's probably shorter than chapter 3. There are 12 chapters. If you include the prologue and an epilogue, then there are 14. So we're going to finish chapter 2 and then start chapter 3 and see how far we get into chapter 3. Probably not very far, but at least we'll start it. Okay, so missing companion. We're doing main quests in this episode. I have done some exploring and stuff like that off camera. In a game that's 300 or so hours of content, obviously I'm not going to be able to record it all. And so what I try to do is any of the main mission quests, I will make sure to record those, and some of the side quests. Like this episode will have side quests in it as well. But what I probably won't do, unless it's something really, really interesting, I probably won't record all of the exploring. Like I know that if you just wander around the map, there are things that you don't see on the map when you sort of look at the map from the 50,000 level view. But when you start going around exploring, sometimes you come across a cave or some little area that then shows up on the map. And it's sort of nondescript. There are no enemies around. It's just a little cave. You go into the cave and you discover, oh shoot, there's a sword in that cave. You pick up the sword and you go. There's a lot of those kinds of things in the game. I don't think you'll find legendary weapons that way, but you do find weapons and items that are better than the ones you start the game with. So definitely worth exploring.
No, he's not fighting. What? He keeps saying stupid things.
Leave him alone.
I heard my dad say Wooly's dead.
Stop it. Can't you see? William's crying.
Crying won't get Wooly back.
enough.
Wooly's not dead. He will come back.
Don't cry.
Just
It'll
get
be all
over
right.
it, stupid. Shut up. I'm gonna get Wooly back. I'm going home. We'll find him.
Did something bad happen?
Yes, my Wooly's got sheep now, but I was visiting Mr. Bremer when that rock fell from the sky, and when I got home...
Did any adults see what happened?
Yeah, they said they saw some bad men take Wooly, and we can't get him back!
I'll try to find him.
Please, you have to find Wooly.
Okay, so let's go find Wooly. I'm guessing Wooly is his sheep. I don't guess it's a dog. It's probably a sheep. You're gonna find these anvils around the game. Every time you find one, you probably should use it. Unlike some games, you don't get to see the durability of your weapons, but over time and when you fight, it does lose durability. I'm not quite sure why they don't have something that actually shows you that. Or maybe they do and I just haven't found it yet. So every time I see an anvil, I reinforce my weapons.
Ah, the weeds have taken over again. I'll need extra hands if I'm to clear them today.
Okay, well, she's not asking me for help, so I'm still in the greeting everyone phase because I'm not sure what it actually does. It's possible that there's some achievement.
May I help, perhaps?
These hens aren't laying, and there's
I mean,
barely enough slop for the pig.
I mean, I see the
If our purse
trust.
strings were any tighter, they'd snap.
I see the trust level in the upper left whenever I speak to them, but I'm assuming that
There's
trust
good
level is
days
for one
and bad
person,
days. It's
right?
just how life is.
So does that mean
By
if I
my word,
if
there's
I
a
talk
match.
to this person like 20
Yesterday, my good
times
wife brought home a
and
fish,
trust is
cooked it with
maxed
meat and
out,
oil.
what would that do for
Cooked
me? I haven't figured that out. And
Called it assorted flat grilled skewers. It was bloody good. Hope she makes it again.
I know with the dog. Okay, so this is we get recipes, I guess. With the dog, if you max out the trust level with the dog, like this little fella here, or actually any dog, or maybe even more than one dog, if you max it out, they will become your companion and they'll loot for you. So instead of you having to go and search every bandit, the dog will actually do that for you.
Need something in a hurry? Look no further.
I think having the dog
Hello, traveller.
having the dog loot for you probably means you need to do a better job of inventory management, because the dog will pick up things. So, for instance, let's say you looted some things, but your inventory is full, so you're forced to discard some
Enjoying the
things
day?
that you're not going to use or that are really low quality. The dog will go back and pick those things up, put them back in your. So, it's always better before you start a mission to sort of manage your inventory so that you have a lot of space. I have a lot of stuff in my inventory, as you can see. Um, you know, I sell to some vendors when I see them on the streets. I never totally empty my inventory into the storage chest in my tent because I always feel like I'm going to need certain things. You certainly need food, because you will need health when you get into the battles. I think that's the reason I don't do that all the time is because I'm not always sure I'm going to end up in a mission, right? I mean, when you're just walking the land doing some exploring, occasionally you'll come to a bandit camp, or you'll come to a marker that's not a main quest, so you're not really paying attention to it, and you end up having to do things, and you end up finding a lot of stuff, um, and what's valuable and what's not isn't always clear.
Enjoying the day? Interested in anything else?
So I think it'll become clearer as we move through the game. Okay, let's talk to these chaps over here about Wooly.
I saw them entering the cave.
Pardon me.
Who are you?
Aren't you that fellow who defeated Matthias?
Ha! That's quite the feat.
He was amazing.
Well, what brought such a fine warrior here?
Have you seen any bandits around here who might have stolen a sheep?
Don't know about stealing sheep, but there's a bandit camp just across the river.
Okay, so we're looking for Wooly. We're close. Hey, kitty. Is that a cat or a raccoon? The other thing the game does is you get knowledge for every new thing that you see that you haven't seen. Wow, there are a lot of people up here. So if you see something with a little question mark, you should either pick it up, grab it, or observe it to gain knowledge. Again, I'm not really sure what that does. I'm guessing it's important for some reason. This is a huge open world game. Okay, I'm using poison arrows now, which are a lot more effective than regular arrows. And I don't yet have the recipe for poison arrows, so I usually find them in the world. But once I get the recipe, I think I'll always craft a bunch of them. Because I noticed that if you just use regular arrows, if you use just regular arrows, you shoot them once, they fall down, and about 2 seconds later they pop back up. You shoot them again, they do that again. So I think you end up having to shoot them 4 or 5 times before they actually die. But you don't see a health bar unless it's a setting that I just don't have equipped at this point. So you don't really know, even with the poison. I mean, I'm like, okay, I know he's poisoned because he's got the aura around him, but I'm not sure how much health he has left. So again, it just may be me not finding that particular setting. I'm not sure. But it would be helpful to know how close they are to death so that I won't keep firing arrows at the guy I've already shot with a poison arrow. I would move on to the next guy. And oh yeah, I know this is episode 3. I'm still getting accustomed to the controls. So every once in a while you'll see me jump when I don't mean to jump, or you'll see me not use an element of my weapon because it's not yet intuitive for me to use the controls that the developers want me to use. But it's okay. I mean, I figure by the time we get to the end of this game, at least by the end of my recorded playthrough, we'll probably be at 20 plus episodes. So I'm only on episode 3. I'm guessing by 5 or 6 I'll have the controls down pat. And we'll begin to get into the actual meat of the game, which my understanding is once you get to chapters 5 and 6, the game gets a little bit meatier. The first chapter, some people claim is boring. I didn't call it boring. I really think it's just an extended tutorial. But you're still learning things. Actually, you're still learning things in chapter 2. Actually, you're probably still learning things in chapter 3 as well. So there's a lot that the game unlocks as you achieve certain things. And some of your skills unlock automatically, and some you can unlock. And if you get a sealed, one of those sealed abyss cores or whatever you call those stones, they unlock as you. If you look at the description, it'll tell you what you need to do to unlock it. So in one case, it may be slide 30 feet or 30 meters. In another, see, he just dropped dead because he was poisoned. In another case, it may be, kill 5 enemies with a sword. Another one is, kill 5 enemies with a spear in less than 30 seconds. So you have those kinds of things. Some of them are fun. Some of them aren't all that easy to understand. You'll see as we move along. I think probably what I'll do if I accumulate enough of them is I'll probably just spend time getting those achievements so I can unlock those. I don't know whether I would record it. I don't know whether people would find that interesting. But I'll definitely do that if I get a lot of them. Okay, so we found Wooly. We have to take him back to the little kid. The other thing is I have a lot of bounties to do. I think I've only done I've only done a couple of them. One I started, it was very far away. Very far away, like 2,000 meters away, really far. I mean, it's like as far as I think you can get on the map and still have to get back to Hernand. And I tried to fast travel back. You can't fast travel when you're carrying something. There didn't seem to be a road that takes me back there, back to Hernand from where I was. It's on the edge of a map. And there's no direct road there. And so I tried carrying him down a mountain because the horse couldn't go down the mountain. I ended up dropping him. First few times I dropped him, he lived. I sort of had to climb down. It's really awkward if you drop them on a mountain and they get sort of stuck on the side of a mountain to sort of pick them up again. But I managed to do it. But the last time I dropped him, it was a little bit too far and he died. And I guess this was one of the ones where he wasn't wanted dead or alive. You had to bring him in alive because the quest restarts. So when that happens, you fail the quest for the immediate run, but you have to go back to where you found them the first time. And you could begin the quest again. I did not feel like trying to traverse 2,000 meters again to try to figure out how to get this guy back. And I wasn't going to record it because I figured the bounties, I thought they would all be pretty mundane, so I wasn't going to record any of them. But this one was like crazy. And I thought, you know what, I'll wait until I get a dragon and then I'll go get him. But I don't know when I get the dragon in the game. There's a bunch of different modes of transportation that you can end up with. I don't know whether those are special achievements or whether whether they are part of the game, and if they are part of the game, where are they located in the game?
Woolly?
Now, is this the friend you were looking for?
Woolly? That's not Woolly.
What?
Woolly's got a fluffier tail.
Okay, boy, you're gonna call this one Wooly. What the heck? What?
It's alright. Mr. Greymane already offered to help get Woolly back.
Oh, okay. Greymane.
A Greymane.
Okay.
Yeah, I can take you to him. Come on.
I wonder
The
how many.
old Greymane's always drunk.
I wonder how many Greymanes there are.
Yesterday, he nearly drowned in a vat of ale.
In the opening.
And today, I found him sleeping in a dung heap.
In the opening sequence of the game,
I think the ale helped him
it seemed
with
like
his
a
memory.
relatively small little village of
When he's
maybe
drunk, he
15
always
or
tells
20 of them,
stories
possibly.
Greymanes.
What an interesting fellow.
And I'm assuming some of them died when the black bears sort of attacked them.
That's strange. Well, he was definitely here. He should be around here somewhere. Anyway, I'm gonna go take care of my new sheep.
All right, at least he's gonna keep them.
Thank you.
So I guess, again, people complain about the story of the game. So part of the story of the game is, I guess, is a bit of a revenge game in that we are going to sort of reconstitute our group of Greymanes and take on the Black Bears. Like a football team, I guess. So I guess that's part of it. However, there's this new threat, at least that we keep hearing about,
Greetings, stranger. I'm in a good mood again today.
that I don't know much about yet, right? And
Feeling light on my feet makes the day pass fast.
the sky bridges, what connection that has to any of this. And a new threat that we were told about in the beginning as well. So somehow all of that, I'm assuming, is going to sort of come into play
Fine day, is it not?
later in the game. Like, we haven't unlocked the research area, which I think is going to explain a little bit more about that.
I'm in a good mood again today.
Now, some of these places you can actually
Feeling
find
light on my
on the
feet
map
makes the day pass fast.
by exploring, but you can't initiate certain quests until a certain point in the game. Right? And so you can find these places, like I found a place for the witches, and it was too early for me to initiate. And there's a message that you hear in your head that sort of warns you that, I can't, oops, sorry about the noise, that I can't interact with you now, or I can't do something
All
now.
you do is drink every day.
So that's a hint that you're too early.
If you say so. I can show you. Put that thing down, you fool.
So in some respects, it forces you to sort of follow the main quest for a little bit. So you can't ever really ignore the main quests.
How about a drink? You've had enough.
So I'm never sure how many of the side things
pushing
to
that
do.
hard.
You do hit wall.
Go away.
So you can start a side quest,
Where am I?
and
Are you
let's say
all right?
complete 4 or 5 of the side quests in a
Who's
particular
asking?
arc,
Someone who needs your
but you
aid.
can't complete the next one because you haven't done something.
You've heard
That
tales of
happened
my
to me already
swordsmanship,
with one of
then?
the people back at the
Well,
camp.
that was fast.
Oh, actually, I'm jumping ahead. We haven't
follow
gotten to the
me?
camp yet. So
Show you
I'll
what a
talk about it
true
when we get there.
Greymane is.
So yeah, so there are points where you can't go beyond. Now that doesn't stop you from exploring. You can go anywhere you want to go. Some areas you go into, you may be fighting enemies that are much tougher than you. And at this point, I still have a lot of the early stuff. I don't have a real different armor set. The sword I'm using is the same sword.
You can ride.
It's a good sword. I mean,
Greymanes can
I haven't
do it.
I haven't hit a
Eyes
wall with
closed
the
and
weapons I have yet.
blindfolded. Besides, I'm one of the special ones among them. The great Greymanes.
This is the kind of game. This is the kind of game where in the old days you definitely needed a guide.
Do you know
In this
what the
one-
Greymanes are like?
I wouldn't
I
say you.
imagine you're going to tell me.
Well, actually, I take that back.
They're the
If
most
the idea is to
valorous
achieve
warriors
everything,
in
I
the
think you
world.
need one because some of the things that you can find are so
come.
hidden. Like, does every waterfall have a chest behind it? I don't know. I didn't think so. And in the first episode, I believe, either the first or second one, I passed up a number of waterfalls.
Seen one in person.
You know, one of them I went back to, but I didn't go back to the
Well,
first
in that
one.
case, it's best you don't keep tossing their name around.
You know, so there are a lot of those kinds of things that you sort of wonder about
Everything's a
in terms of the
mess.
exploration of the game. Cliff can climb
Where are
anything.
we going?
So if the limit to you getting to a particular place is your horse,
So that
just simply
clever
climb up
little
the side of the mountain.
scallywag
As
in
long as
town
you
is,
are managing your stamina.
This child
I like that, actually.
lost his precious sheep. He did. Oh, enormous thing, beautiful as a cloud. A Greymane like myself will get back that poor sheep. Nearly there. Let's toddle the rest of the way. How dare they steal a small child's companion? Look, look. Those damn bandits are over there.
Then I'll take it from here.
Very well. I'll go rally the guards.
Okay, so I guess he's not really a Greymane. Okay, so let's go take out the bandits. I guess the little boy will have 2 sheep if we end up really rescuing Wooly and taking him back as well. I love how they spot you and immediately go into that stance. There's a way to, I haven't unlocked it yet, there's a way to slide and shoot the arrow. There's also a way to slow down time and shoot the arrow, which I have not figured out yet. Or maybe it's something that has to be unlocked. The horse is a little bit like Ghost of Yote in that when you're in battle, it sort of gets out of your way. It doesn't run off too far, but it never stays close to the battle. Which I guess is interesting and smart. There he is over there. Now I wonder if there's such a thing as a war horse in this game that can actually help you fight. Because that would be interesting. Yeah, this is where the dog would come in handy, right? Instead of you having to go to each of the downed enemies and search them, the dog would do that for you. You don't have to tell it to do it. It just does it automatically. I don't know if you can have 2 dogs travel with you at once. I know you can have a bunch of different companions. You can have a dog, you can have a cat. I'm not sure about people companions, which could be kind of nice when you go into some of these big camps, but I don't really know whether you can do that. I don't know what button I pressed to do that, but wow. Buddy. Okay. I don't know what that move was. Yeah, the bandits aren't that difficult. The problem happens when you go into one of those, not the smaller camps. Like these guys, unless you let yourself get totally swarmed, you can usually take them out one at a time. But there are some big camps in the game, like fortresses type camps, where you really do have to be careful. When I played Ghost of Yotei, and same thing when I played some of the Assassin's Creed games, and you're clearing an area, I loved going in stealth mode with a bow and arrow and just picking them off one at a time. Sometimes you really can't do that in this game. I will try to do that. But if anyone's watched my Ghost of Yotei playthrough, it takes a very long time. I did edit it. I always edited it down. It takes a very long time to do it that way, to be stealthy and to work your way through and take out every enemy in the game, or every enemy in that particular fort. In this game, I think once you do that, you're still going to be left with a final boss. That wasn't true in that wasn't always true in Ghost of Yotei. In this one, you clear not a camp, but one of those big fort type areas, and there's a boss that you have to take on. Now, I don't know if you die whether everybody else respawns and you have to start it all over again or not. We'll find out. Okay, we have a memory fragment. Let's see what this is about.
Enough! We're not getting paid enough for all your nagging.
A grey maid is sniffing around our trail. This is all because you fools ran around committing petty thefts.
Fuck off! Do you have any idea how many mouths I have to bloody feed?
Would it help if I cut it down by one?
Easy now. We'll find it soon. There's only one house left.
I've told you countless times. Betray the Gold Leaf's trust, and you're all fucking dead.
All right. I get it.
Just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything before I leave this little cave. Chest. These little money bags take up space, so when you get them, you really should just go ahead and open them. Oops, 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 what is it? What the hell? Okay. Note to self, stay away from those little smoking pots. See this little... It looks like there should be more to this cave, but maybe not. Like this area. Can I break this? Well, nothing shows up. Oh, there's something up there. There's one of these things. Okay. Out we go. Okay, so second quest. Secrets hidden in the dark.
Look at everything they've taken.
Come on now.
Everyone,
Let's head home.
gather your belongings and livestock. The Grey Mane has caught the bandits.
Okay. So the next quest. Okay. No, I guess this quest isn't over yet.
That Gold Leaf Merchant Guild's been real trouble.
I totally
Nothing
agree.
we can prove, but too many sketchy things have been happening.
Aye.
They used to just be coin-grubbing merchants, but now we've got to watch our step around them.
True.
It's nonsense.
This is all because of that branch master.
Ah, horn splitter, right?
Aye, it all started when he rose to power. And now?
I remember when they had some scruples. Now they're no better than ordinary bandits. We have to do something. Or...
Do you know where I can find the gold leaves?
Gold leaf? A Grey Mane?
Didn't think a Grey Mane would be short on coin.
Mind telling us what business you have with the gold leaves?
A personal matter.
Let's be careful. They'd do anything for some easy coin.
Word is, they're after more than gold these days. Such as the boulders from the sky.
Hey, you'll gain nothing by spreading such rumors.
Right you are, best to be minding my own business.
Who knows what they might do?
They've got a branch set up in front of town. Go find them there.
Okay, now the quest is done. So I guess this will all be connected to the Dark Veil. All right, this is all connected to the main quest in chapter 2. We eventually are going to look for Horn Splitter, and all of these subquests should lead us to him.
Yeah. So let's go and check out the Merchant Guild. Yeah, in some cases, sometimes it's much easier to just
walk to where you have to get to, walk or run, versus riding the horse everywhere.
More beggars than ever these days, and the thieving's got worse with them. Thanks Solomon the guards still bother to patrol.
Follow the lead of another, and you lose your way. Follow your heart, and you walk alone. Perhaps that's life's impossible riddle. The answers change as the seasons pass.
Nothing clears their head like a piping hot bowl of
Believe
porridge.
me, I do have a plan. We can't afford to wait any longer.
You all right? Don't go thinking porridge is only for the sick. Meat and vegetable porridge can be a hearty and satisfying meal.
Leave it to me.
You're causing this town a lot of trouble.
Ah, Greymane. I understand your anger at such injustice. But if we're guilty of anything, it's merely complicit silence. We've never committed any evil ourselves.
You expect me to believe that?
Shaka-2 did everything in his power to stop him. It's not our fault.
There are too many ears listening here. All will be explained in due time, and the true monster revealed.
Lightning at his command? That goblin chief is truly fearsome.
Bandits are going to burn Hubert's home!
Please, calm yourself.
All right.
Tell us what happened.
He wouldn't hand over the Sky Stone!
Damnable bastards!
Hey, let's not let our tempers get the better of us. What we need most is manpower, so I'll call for the guards. For now, take a deep breath.
What happened?
Bandits are headed to the healer's house.
There's no one to stop those bastards.
He refused to give them what they wanted, so now they're going to set it ablaze!
Looks like they've already got to it. Greymane, please help us. Calm down, please, sister.
What did the bandits want?
She said it's, some sort of boulder that fell out of the sky. Yeah.
Please
help
save
us.
our healer!
I'll see what I can do.
Almighty Solomon!
Okay. We need to locate Hubert, the kidnapped healer. This is a subcomponent of the Flames of the Guard. I haven't, one of the things I haven't done in the game yet, although apparently you're supposed to do this, which is interesting, is I haven't stolen any gold bars. You know, the game won't let you steal anything unless you put your mask on. So if you put your mask on, you can go any place and steal anything. You'll be noted as a criminal for a little while. Actually, it doesn't last as long as I thought it would. And because people don't recognize you, as soon as you get out of sight, you can just take the mask off.
Solomon, save us!
All right, I believe Hubert must be inside that burning building.
Do such a despicable thing!
I'm certain they were after our healer.
Is anyone inside?
Of course,
There's
Hubert.
still someone in there.
But it may be too late.
Don't be so quick to lose hope.
Yes, he might still be alive. Please, help him. Without aid, they'll all die.
How could anyone get to him?
Please,
I am
will you
Cliff
help us?
of the Greymanes. I have magical powers.
We must save him!
Chill out, buddy. I got
No, you
this.
fool! Was that rock worth all this? We should have just given it away.
This is not the time for such musings. We must save our people first.
All right, I'm
There's a soul
definitely
still
not
trapped
fire
within.
resistant, so this will be interesting. And there's a timer. Oh, great, great. That's all I need. More pressure. All right. Okay, well, this is easy. I guess we just needed to move it out of the way. It was blocking the door. Where do I put it? I guess I can just put it anywhere. Okay. All right. Yikes. I think he's, yeah, right there. Ouch, 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 ouch. Wow. Okay, so how the hell am I supposed to get him without burning? I guess I don't really... I guess I'm supposed to get him really fast. So he's here, and I guess I have to walk through the fire? Fast? Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. Wow, I don't like that. So it
Here. Just here.
it sort of imperils you,
God,
and you don't really have a
survive
choice.
Such hellfire. Keep your wits
And
about
this
you.
poor guy is burned to a crisp.
Thank you. You saved his life.
Well, you guys are healers, so you
Solomon
gotta help
save
him.
us all. If it wasn't for the Greymane, if it weren't for you, what would have happened to him? You have our sincerest thanks.
In modern times, smoke inhalation probably would have gotten him, but apparently
Was that
back
rock
in
really
these
worth
days,
a man's life?
all they need
Now
is
we
a
have
little
to
water.
find Hubert.
Oh, I thought that was Hubert.
Dear Savior, I'm ashamed to ask, but please rescue our healer. Without him, our town.
Slow down.
Okay.
They
okay.
took Hubert, our healer. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, when he wouldn't hand over the Sky Stone.
Sky Stones again.
Give it to him. Rescue him. Our
All right, so this was not the kidnapped healer. This was a
Please, take it
trapped healer. So
and save our healer.
we will definitely take that because we're collecting them.
Please, I beg you.
Please help.
And then we'll.
right.
I'm assuming
I'll do what I can.
it's going to be marked on a map, right? I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, so we finished that part of the main quest. Now we go rescue Hubert, the kidnapped healer. Hey, horsey. Okay, the horse doesn't have a name. It's a type of Herspia is a type of horse, or a I don't know what you call it, a breed of horse, but a type of horse. It's not the name of the horse. So we got to come up with a name for the horse. Wow. I guess I need to find the recipe for explosive arrows as well. Because you find them in the game, or at least there was a particular area I found them in. I haven't found many. I definitely find more poison arrows than explosive arrows, but I don't have a recipe for those yet. But I definitely should look for it.
Please, cut me free.
Okay, that's Hubert. Let's go get him.
Will Sullivan not send his aid? I entreat you, please undo these bonds.
All right, buddy. Give me a second.
Ah, by Solomon, I was sure I was done for. Oh, thank you. How can I repay you for your kindness?
We need to get you.
Sent me.
Yeah.
You're Hubert?
You need to get back and save that other guy who got burned up.
Almighty Solomon, oh, thank you for bestowing your grace upon one as unworthy as I.
Probably best if you don't stick around.
Oh, indeed. Curse those damn gold leaves. Oh,
right,
apologies. That horn splitter just gets under my skin.
Horn splitter?
The tyrannical gold leaf branch master. You see, Shakatu was meant to lead the guild. With the horn splitter at the helm. Well, it spells doom for all her Nand, I'm afraid. If Shakatu led the guild, this wouldn't have happened.
Shakatu, huh?
Okay, so we get a little bit more of the political intrigue part of the story. We've rescued Hubert. Now, it looks like we have a little thing going on between Hornsplitter and Shakatu. Yeah, haven't done a lot of cooking in the game. I mean, you can buy food, but I think learning how to cook is important. Because before you go into certainly the boss fights, I think you would want to make sure that you have at least 10 pieces of meat. At least 10. You might have other things too. You have some things that may boost your spirit and stuff like that. You have all that kind of stuff. But I definitely think health is important unless you get an armor set that sort of gives you health over time. Which I don't think would be helpful in a boss battle, but in the real world when you're exploring and you get into little bandit fights, I think it is helpful. But in a boss fight, you lose health too quickly for it to recharge in enough time. But my understanding is there is an armor set or a weapon that does that.
Makes no difference to me if he's a bloody Greymane. If he crosses the gold leaves, we set him straight.
I'll patrol the area.
Understood? Stay sharp.
Okay, so we finally meet the gold
Give a
leaves.
shit about some poxy outlander. Oh, it's him.
The Greymane.
I'm not here to fight.
Who the fuck asked?
Hold on, lads. We were looking for you anyway. The Trademaster wants to see you. If you come quietly, there won't be any trouble.
Big mistake.
Mistake? You cheeky cunt.
Get him! Show me what you've got.
That nose would look better broken.
We're having fun, aren't we? Enough! My orders were that you be treated with respect. Go on now. In a treacherous world, often the sword precedes words. I beg forgiveness on their behalf.
I wonder who's making it so treacherous.
A pointed remark indeed. Such is the cost of doing business. The metal makes the merchant. I hope there are no misunderstandings.
Why were your men seeking me out to begin with?
Does such consideration further offend you? I was hoping to speak to you about our branch master, the Horn Splitter. He manipulates the gold leaves to commit misdeeds to satisfy his own greed. If we don't stop him now, no one will be able to stop him in the future.
Isn't it good business to back the winning horse?
My allegiance is to the gold leaf merchants, not the Horn Splitter. Therefore, I have a request to make of you, Greymane. Please, put an end to him. I see you need further persuasion. An artifact, perhaps. The Horn Splitter's thirst for its power is the root of all this chaos. He is hunting them, so that none may stand against him. Of course, I won't be leaving you empty-handed. Your efforts here will aid the people of Hernand, and will certainly ingratiate you to the Marquis Circus. A very generous man. If my agents are to be trusted, he'll offer the Greymane's land to rebuild. Then, naturally, you would need a great deal of supplies. What do you think? It seems quite the mutually beneficial arrangement, wouldn't you say?
You're a natural merchant.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, so we finally get to meet Hornsplitter and his guys. Before we face him, we have to take out his crew.
Get him! Branch Master's orders.
I expected you to be shiny. Must get fires out.
Yeah, there are a lot of these, as you can see, a lot of these guys around. So what you want to do, or what you can do, it's up to you, is you can sort of kite a few of them over at a time. And they don't continually spawn. And because of that, you can try to pull them over in groups of threes. Assassinating them doesn't seem to work all that well, because as you try to sneak up behind them, they seem to notice you pretty quickly. So that doesn't seem to be a thing. But if you can pull 3 or 4 of them away from the main group, like I've done here, just bring them over to the edge of this little cliff, jump down, and they follow me down. You kill them, and you go back and you do that to some of the other ones. You'll eventually get to a manageable number of folks. Like this group here. Okay, this is one of these rinse and repeat things. We'll just keep doing the same thing. As you can see, it's now 8 p.m. there. When we started this, it was in daylight. By the time we get to the end of this, it's probably going to be nighttime, because we're taking our time going through, taking out 3 or 4 enemies at a time. This is another example of probably managing my inventory before I came out here, because you run out of, you're gonna run out of space pretty quickly. The good news is you can always take it back to a merchant. Wow, picked up the wrong key, the wrong trigger again. You can always go back to a merchant and sell the stuff. I don't know whether there's a way to tag items that you consider junk and you can say sell all junk.
I'm gonna take my time with you.
Because that would make it a lot easier, but I don't know whether you can do that. Oops.
Well now, the Greymane that's been meddling in my affairs has saved me the trouble of seeking him out.
You've been meddling with forbidden powers.
So we finally meet Hornsplitter.
Sounds expensive. And all too appealing to a merchant's senses.
You know, they talk about him like he was like a giant. He's just a regular... Okay, so before I start talking crap, he's pretty strong. This is really the first real boss. And I'm panic pressing buttons on the control. So I hadn't yet learned that all I needed to do was to hit the right button on the D-pad to heal. So I kept going to the menu and healing. So, you know. Again, I don't know whether the game told me that and I missed it. But it is something you figure out. I had to keep doing it. I was like, okay, this is embarrassing. I have to keep going back to it. At least I edited out most of me flipping through to get to it. I don't know whether that move he has is blockable or not. He's got some... I like that one though. He's got some fancy moves. Yeah, I promise by the next episode I will figure that out so I won't have to heal like that, because that's crazy. And I know that can't be the way the developers meant that to be. Because most heals is just one button, right? Oh my god, I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh, I learned in this go. Okay. I wonder why my shield isn't. Is my shield equipped? Yeah, this is the part I needed to edit that out. I'm like doing that a lot just to get the heals in during this fight. Okay, now I definitely have the shield equipped now. I got a parry in there. That was brutal.
No! Quickly! Tend to my wounds!
Wow. Okay. I guess Hornsplitter was not well liked.
The founder of our great guild once said,
Shaka 2 is taking the ground.
a merchant lives and dies by the trust they foster. But look at us now. All we have fostered is blood and lies. It is time I set things right. We will rebuild that trust and restore our good name.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should trust the guy. But clearly he's better than Hornsplitter was, at least I think. And there ends chapter 2. Very nice. And we start chapter 3, Howling Hill. We are an hour in, so we're clearly not going to make it through all of chapter 3, but we're going to get a good start.
The market's back to life.
Ah, there you are, Greymane. What is it?
I have a message for you from Shakatu. He offers his deepest thanks for putting an end to the Horde Splitter. Because of your help, the Gold Leaves will reclaim the trust he cost us. And the folk of Hernand will at long last be at ease with us. The Guild hopes that our alliance holds strong. Listen to me prattling on. I have some information you've been waiting for. Someone calling himself a Greymane has been spotted in the alleys of Hernand.
Are you sure?
We are the Gold Leaves. We only deal in trustworthy information, there's no mistake. And once you've a place to call home, the Guild will see you supplied.
Tell Shakatu I send my thanks.
I like that.
I certainly will.
All right. Some abyss gears. Ah, okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Our inventory has expanded. We completed this quest. We acquired some knowledge. I believe that particular faction was relatively short, so that should have completed the entire faction. I think there were 7 steps. Okay, so the first part of chapter old friend. Okay. The first part of this chapter is to seek out probably one of the Greymanes. And so, so when the white bird flies to you, don't swat it away. It's trying to deliver a message. I saw someone else playing and he kept running away from the bird. I was like, oh my God, the bird's trying to give you a message. And I don't think he ever got the message or read, but I guess eventually he must have, because it does relate to progression in the game. So it's the person we met, the woman we rescued in the underground sewer thingies that we ended up seeing at one of the Abyss Nexus places. It's her.
Those mean bandits will regret what they've done.
And she's going to deliver, I don't know how many messages she will deliver throughout the course of the game, but she delivered this one. And this is the 3rd episode. I think I got one more from her. But you will hear her voice in your head if you venture somewhere that you're not supposed to go, or you try to do a quest that you're not supposed to do. I did that with an upcoming Witches quest, and I got a message in my head from her. Okay, so I actually completed a quest that I didn't realize, or I guess a challenge that I didn't realize I was actually doing. That's the thing about the sealed abyss thingies. Is there are a lot of those little challenges that you do. Some of them you can do organically. They'll just happen as you're sort of making your way through progressing the game. Some of them, I don't know whether they'll happen on it. Like there's one where you have to slide 30 meters or something like that. There's another one. Some of them are pretty obscure.
Really?
You have to walk a tightrope.
You see?
I'm like, where am I going to find a tightrope to walk? So it's stuff like that. I think it's a tightrope during wind or something like that. There's some really weird one.
Snatching food from our
So I don't know how that will work out.
Here I was thinking things couldn't
But I guess if I see an
get any
opportunity for a tightrope, I'll just walk on it. Maybe that'll get me the achievement anyway. the ones where you have to take out certain number
I'll
of
do this.
enemies within a particular time frame, I think that those are a little bit easier.
I knew I could count on you.
So this is because I've given that same beggar money each time, but I don't know what happens when I max out his trust.
Well, you're as civilized as a rook, aren't you?
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's easy to piss people off when you bump into them. Hey, Rhett. I was trying to figure out how to gift things to them, and
Push off.
if it doesn't, okay, that one, your actions are appreciated.
Worth more than coin.
Okay, so it worked. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I've tried to gift things to people because I have all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I got it. I may as well gift it to them.
My skills are always at your disposal.
Okay, I guess certain things will expand your inventory. I know that one of the patches updated your tent inventory.
You mean Shaka-Two? Aye, he was selling livestock at a bargain to celebrate his appointment.
Oh, that's right.
Which is good, but I mean, eventually you have to manage that, right? I don't know whether you can sell things directly from your other inventory, your personal inventory. I don't know what you call it, the personal one or not, but the secondary inventory. That would be nice if you could. Or do you have to go and take things out of it and then bring it to a merchant?
But it's true. No one
That's
believes me.
Be a pain in the neck. I guess not really. I mean, I guess you could just fill up your inventory with that stuff, bring it to someone, and sell it all. I'm not
Would you help
sure.
a man trying to be better?
Isn't this one of the great ones? Marius.
Cliff.
Marius.
We met him in the first episode.
So the rumors were true.
What happened to your leg?
Never mind that. I'm just glad I'm still breathing. Come on, let's walk.
And what of the others?
Everyone scattered to the four winds after that night. But Andrew and Naira got blown back my way. They'll be thrilled to see you.
Did you see that bastard swearing on the ground?
Yeah, who gives a shit if a few of those wankers die?
Oh, forget about the bloody riffraff. Come on, let's grab a drink.
Hey, something wrong?
The bleed bandits. Downright nasty bunch of brutes. Oh. They love to pick fights. Come on, best not to get involved.
You're as sharp as ever.
I managed to gather some useful information as well. And you'd be surprised the gossip that finds its way back to the hovels. Oh.
Anything on the Marquis?
You mean Marquis Circus? He's a generous man. Everyone speaks well of him.
I'm on my way to see him. Heard he'll help us regroup.
Is this a fresh start?
Aye. We'll all be together again.
Well, I'll go and tell Andrew and Naira you're back.
Okay, so there's Marius and there's Andrew and Nairi. So that's 3. All right, let's go to Marquis Circus.
Well met. Well met, Greymane. Carry on.
All right, let's get going.
Is he here?
The Marquis inside. Please, follow me.
We cannot thank you enough.
My lord, the Greymane has arrived.
Ah, Greymane, the savior of Hanand.
Marquis Circus.
Thank you for coming all the way here. I hear you handled things with the gold leaves. Huh? Their meddling in the market was a real headache that went on far too long. Our fair city's burdens have been greatly eased, thanks to you.
I was simply acting in the Greymane's interests.
Your honesty is admirable, but I tell you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to offer you a place to start anew. Any thoughts on a suitable location?
We'll take what we can get.
I thought you might say that. I have already scouted a fitting campground. Head to Howling Hill, just across the river. Marshal Midler should have everything ready for you.
Why do all of this for us?
Oh, there is value in having you as an ally.
It's a great honor.
Until we meet again.
Okay. All right, so we have a place to set up a new home, and we know that Shakatu is going to provide us with supplies, because he already promised us that. So I'm guessing this has a little Red Dead Redemption vibe to it, where we will have to manage the camp and resources. I think I came out of the wrong door. Yeah, because that's the front door, the door
This
we
way.
came in.
I'll escort you to Howling Hill.
Oh, okay, there he is.
That's really not necessary.
Please. You've taken a huge weight off our shoulders. That horn splitter caused no small amount of trouble for this town. Folk came to us, begging for assistance that we couldn't give. We were at our wits' end, so you went and dealt with him. So it's the least I could do. Wish I could do more.
I appreciate the gesture.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to take us to our new home. Okay, I see a horse. So I was going to say, we're going to walk all the way there?
Good. We'll ride there.
I'm assuming it's on Marquis Circus's property, but he's a very wealthy guy, so he looks like he has a lot of land.
Ah! Got urgent business to see to.
Let's make our way. Let's make our way to our new place.
How are you finding Hanan?
Oops.
Pleasant enough.
Isn't it? Fair weather, easy living. Not to mention the kindest folks
I
you'll ever
wonder
meet.
if there's a
idyllic, aside from all
a
the bandits.
So you
mechanism for
crossed paths with
telling
them
the
as well?
horse to follow the road or
Lead
follow
gang.
the lead
Solomon
horse
only knows where they spring up from.
without have to
There's more every week. They've grown
constantly
bolder
manage the
too,
input buttons.
harassing folks whenever they get the chance. We patrol as best we can, try to keep the townsfolk safe. But we simply lack the manpower to do
I know
much
in
beyond our
some
gates.
games it's sort of a partial thing.
Feels shameful saying so. Before the man who
In this game, I'm not so
single-handedly
sure
took
about
down the
yet.
horn splitter.
We haven't had too many. I mean, one of the previous quests we did follow the supposed Greymane. That wasn't too bad. This one seems like this is a little bit of a longer journey. I still haven't figured out whether there is a wayfinder. I know when you're looking at the map, sometimes a route shows up. I don't know what button I press to make that happen, but I noticed that a couple of times. But then when I try to go back to it to find out what that route is, I can't find it again, which is annoying. And it may be something I'm just totally missing.
And it seems
But
like
in
the
some
gold
cases, it
leaves
would
have turned
be
a new
really
leaf as
helpful.
well. This fellow named Shakatu's been named
Yeah,
the new
and that
branch master.
point where I went to find
From what I
the
hear,
criminal
seems to be
that I
quite
was
the
trying to
competent
find,
leader.
like I said, I could
He's
not
working
find the route
tirelessly to
back
restore the guild's
to Hernan.
reputation. And it's done wonders for the town's peace as well.
And to
Glad
get to
to
where I
hear
got
that.
to, I used the horse
He's
part
a
of the way,
reasonable man.
I walked part of the way, I
Shouldn't cause
climbed
the town
mountains
any
part of the
more
way,
trouble.
flew from one place to
Everyone
the
in
other. So I
Hernan
did
is
it. I
grateful for
didn't
your
do it
help.
by following roads to get there, but I
Your
know
name
there's a
will
way to
widely
get
known
back because
for being the direct
you have to
recipient
turn
of
him
our
in
efforts.
to
He leaves an impression.
the little Hernan
Word is
jail.
Shakatu's rewarded you for your
That's the only
efforts
way
as
you
well.
get credit for completing that particular bounty.
Just a business arrangement.
Business
Unlike
arrangement, eh?
when, with
Sounds
some of
like
the other
there's a story
ones,
there, but I
like you
won't
can turn in the ore to
Shakatu must have an eye
Rhett's
for good men
assistant
as much as good
or
deals.
something like that. It doesn't work that way
Marshal
with the
Midler's never looked
bounties.
lighter on his feet since things settled down.
Do you know what
At least not yet.
Marshal's doing
I mean,
at
not in
Howling
this first
Hill?
part of the game.
Well, I suppose he's getting things set
Maybe
for your camp.
when we go to a different region,
Although he's probably got some workers
maybe
to
there's
handle the
a
heavy lifting.
jail in each region.
He
I'm
likely
not
wants
sure.
to thank you himself for saving Hanand. I'm sure that goes for all those toiling to construct your camp as well.
Okay, so they're already working on it. I'm guessing we'll be able to expand the camp. That's the way it worked in Red Dead Redemption, and a lot of the games where you actually are doing sort of world building kinds of things. I mean, I would have preferred a castle, but I'm guessing it's not. It's probably a clearing on some land that he's given us, but at least it's ours.
Well, here we are. It's a nice, quiet little spot.
Okay. Thank you, bud. Okay, so Marshal Midler is here. Let's go find him. I'm guessing he's been overseeing the construction out here. I guess he's the guy with the drip. I don't know who the lady is.
I can't thank you enough.
No. We're the ones who should be thanking you. The Marquis insisted for everything to be provided. No exceptions. Let me introduce Damien. I'm surprised you haven't met before.
It's a pleasure.
She is a guest of the Marquis. A spot of troubles brought her here from Deminis.
Okay.
So, might I ask that she be allowed to stay here with you? I can't think of a safer or more hidden location.
I mean, your boss gave us the land, so I'm guessing we can't say no.
Marshal,
I'm happy to help with anything while I'm here.
everything has been prepared.
No need. You're our
Let's
guest.
begin right away. Thank you. I've other matters to see to, so I'll take my leave. Until next time.
Okay, I know she will be one of the playable characters. There'll be 3 in total. There'll be one more that we, I guess, have to find somewhere along the line. And I don't know whether or not the way this works is that there's specific quests that they will be on. I know that you can't use her for any quest. I mean, but I'm not sure when you can use them, and I'm not sure whether or not it's possible that she can be a companion that comes with you on quests. I'm not sure how that part works. because the game doesn't give you a choice in terms of character creation and when it comes to Cliff. I mean, he's the main character, and it's pretty clear that he's the main character. All right, so we're gonna move. We're gonna do some chores here at the camp. Again, much like Red Dead Redemption, we have to do some chores. So initially, I picked up the wrong bags to carry, and they're going to go in that wagon behind us, but I didn't know that. So for 20 minutes, I moved the wrong bags around the place. There's some over there, and like I moved the wrong one. So the little patchwork thing just means now I'm onto the right thing. It took me a while to figure that out. I was like, okay, it says move these, and I'm moving them, and the quest isn't ending. So it's just mundane stuff, nothing too difficult. And it's if you're the type of player is like, okay, when do I get to the action again? This little interlude is just part of the world building, right? This is your camp. You're reconstituting the Greymanes. You need a place to live. They've given you a place to live. They've given you supplies. You have to manage it. I don't know whether or not, like we have Marius, but he's gone to get the other two Greymanes. Whether or not, I'm assuming they're all going to end up at this camp, whether or not they will manage the camp while I go out and do these quests. Because otherwise it would seem really sort of tedious to have to come back and do this stuff. But although I say that, but then Arthur Morgan did it in Red Dead, so maybe it's not that tedious. Maybe you just have to remember to, every once in a while, manage some of the things at the camp. And I'm assuming this is like a level 1 camp, since it's the start, and eventually we'll be able to add things to it. But that also means that the bigger it gets, I think I'm supposed to move those two. I think that's where I sort of goofed up. Yeah, I was moving them from these different little pallets, and I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? So these, I think, have to go in they have to go back to where they were, and then it should complete the quest, or that part of the quest. So anyway, I don't know how often we'll have to do things here. My sneaky suspicion is, as long as we are still seeking out Greymanes, we'll always have to come back here. I don't know whether we move to a different camp at some point later, or whether this will always be the home base. Because remember, the first sort of camp we were in was right outside of the gates at Hernan Castle. Little small tent. This one is a little bit of a more impressive space, and it's our space. We're not sharing it with non-Greymane, although we're sharing it with these people who are helping build it for the moment, but I'm assuming these people already have a place to live. All right, so we move the bags. Next step is to use the mallet to secure the tent. Or this thing here that I'm calling a tent. Yeah, it's mundane stuff. It's nothing, I guess part of it is sort of, oops. Okay, I gotta aim this thing. I think part of it is just teaching you, I don't know, whether in the real world you're gonna ever have to do this again, or whether it's just something you do at the camp. I'm not sure. And I guess this is one of those things where you question, do I need to record this or not? But at least people can see, okay, well, this is how we found our camp. This is how we got things set up. So I think it's important. I don't know that I'll show every time I do something at the camp. But certainly getting the camp set up is okay. It's all right. The one thing that's going to drive me crazy about this game, that's already driving me a little bit crazy, is the day-night cycle. I know in no game can you stay daytime forever, and you can't stay nighttime forever. And I'm not ever really paying attention to the clock, which is always on the left side. So you can see it's 8:40 at night, so it makes sense that it would be dark. It's clearly not operating on a real time schedule. And I know that if I rest, I can rest for 6 hours or rest for 12 hours and it'll be daytime again. But in order to rest, you have to find a bed. Okay, so we have to move, the next item is to move the cart that's being blocked by these boulders. So we take the pickaxe, we destroy the boulders, we push the cart, and we're done. Now we know how to use a pickaxe because we've already found ore, and we use that. You also use the pickaxe for some mining that as you discover certain caves, whether it's mining for gems or ore, either one, you'll use the pickaxe for all of it. Okay, and the goal is simply to push this forward. We don't have to do anything else after that. Now there's a banner we have to place. That banner will signify that this is Greymane territory. We're just picking it up and putting it in this little stand here. And we are done. Okay, we officially have a new home. And of course, that's my tent. Everybody else can sleep outside. Like I said, you will have to manage your resources. Okay, reward their sweat. Okay. So we have to cook a meal. We have an expansion of our inventory, which is good. Now, this meal cooking thing.
I brought all the ingredients, but who's cooking? Well, I suppose they'll manage just fine.
Well, I goofed this part because I used the ingredients and didn't cook what I was supposed to cook. So then I ran out of the ingredients and had to go find the ingredients back in Hernand. So this, what should have been a simple 5-minute end quest, ended up taking like 45 minutes. Because when I got to Hernand, of course, I didn't have money to buy anything. So then I had to sell some things. So it was just crazy. So I eventually, like an hour later, I made it back to the camp with all the ingredients to make the clear soup. Yeah, I kept using the ingredients to make the wrong stuff. So if you use the ingredients, you don't get them back. There's a clear soup right there. Yeah, you don't get them back. You end up having to go and find it again. And I thought if I killed a couple of animals, I would get lean meat. So I went on a little hunting spree, killed some rabbits and raccoons and stuff like that. That didn't give me the type of meat I needed. So I eventually ended up all the way back at Hernand to find the meat vendor. And she sold me what I needed after I sold some things in order to be able to buy what I needed, since I didn't have any money. I definitely need to, take on some more bandits and find some more stuff and sell some more stuff, because I'm definitely not rolling in money at the moment. But we have our own place. Okay, so once you make this stuff, you just take it to the table and that ends the quest. Yeah, I made the wrong stuff a couple of times, so
Something
hopefully
to
it
eat
ended
would
up in
be
my
nice.
inventory since I made it. You know, I'm like, okay, this wasn't what the objective was. It's clear soup. It's very specific.
Thank you all.
If you don't make clear soup and you make something else, the
What a
quest
nice
will not
surprise.
end.
Never
You didn't
thought
have
I'd
to
be
do
eating a
all
meal
this.
prepared by a grey main. Nothing better than nice
Now take your time.
Let's taste
Enjoy.
right. We can taste all the seasonings. Impressive cooking skills to boot, eh?
Okay,
The
well,
marshal will regret leaving early.
we definitely need a cook because it's not something I think Cliff should be spending his time doing. But thank you guys for helping build up my camp. Appreciate it. We definitely have land to expand should we need to. Okay, now we have to go and get Marius. Bring him to the camp. He'll be our first Greymane back. Although I don't know, I guess that woman is not a Greymane. She's just someone that the marshal told us to look after. Okay, now we went searching for Marius. We did find him in this little,
I don't want to have to eat rats.
very poor
Finally
camp.
starting to turn around.
He ended up giving everybody money.
I have nothing. Please help me.
This is like really pathetic. I'm like, I just want to talk to Marius. Oh my god.
You there? You look like you've got some.
They're all attacking me for money. I don't have that kind of money, people. I just got a few pennies that I scrounged up.
Poor wretch. You there? You look like you've got some coin.
See, I don't know whether you get an achievement for this. I don't want to ignore everybody.
Spare something for a poor wretch.
But I don't know, maybe it won't let me talk to Marius unless I actually give some of these people money. I'm not sure how this works. It's not letting me get close enough to actually talk to him yet. See if I can do it from this side. So maybe I have to give the kids money too. Yeah, it's not letting me interact with him. Okay, so let's give this kid some money. Okay, kid, here's your money, go away. Kid didn't respond. Let's give this kid money. Kid didn't respond, although the trust level keeps going up. Alright. Okay, now I can talk to him.
Cliff!
Marius, we've got a camp.
Oh, thank the ancestors.
Well, you can thank the Marquis.
Oh, he's as good a man as they said.
Okay.
Whereabouts is it?
Howling Hill.
A bit far for hobbling. Can we ride there?
Yeah, I guess you'll be sharing a horse.
So this is where you've been staying?
Cliff, aren't you coming?
Yeah, I gotta get the horse, buddy. Sorry, I thought you had more to say.
I think it's this way. It is. Every word and whisper comes through here. There's no better place to gather information than the scrapfold.
What kind of information?
Anything you could imagine. From gutter scuffles to noble scandals, it all flows through here. Even word of a certain Greymane vanquishing the Hornsplitter has already made its rounds. Some say you cut him in twain without even drawing steel. A slight exaggeration, I'd wager. Folk in Anand are starved for good news these days. Until now, all folks would talk about. It's been ages since our tales have stirred folks' souls. Not since Payloon. Word is the Black Bears are getting crueler by the day. Seems they're bringing in more Outlanders after taking over Payloon. And moving wagons at night. Though I haven't figured out what's in them yet. There's still resistance. But no troops, no supplies. We're hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. Hiya.
Yeah, one of the things about this little section is there's no real fast way to get back here when you're with someone else. So the game gives you some dialogue, but as you can tell, there's not a lot. So Marius, I think he has more to say, but once we get a little bit closer. Otherwise,
And Naira and
Yeah,
Andrew
there we
went
go.
south to a count's estate.
Yeah,
Got a
we'll meet-
request to protect him from some masked stranger.
we'll meet up with them a little bit later.
The
Not
Count's
in
being
this
dodgy
episode.
about the details. Seems fishy if you ask me.
Yeah.
But they heard the staff were being threatened as well. So they bolted off without another word. Always springing into action, those two. Unbelievable. The Marquis gave us all this.
Yep.
Aye, for removing a horn in his side.
Well, now, who's this?
Oh, look! Ross!
Marius, Cliff. What happened to his leg? You're not hurt, are you?
Okay, so we
Same
have a
as
couple more.
always. Yeah, don't worry about me. How did you get here?
Word has spread everywhere that Cliff's back.
Hey! So it's true! Ross, it's
Okay.
been ages. And you too, Cliff.
All right,
Marius.
that's 4 of them. And we
What
know there are
happened
2
to your
more that will
leg?
join us later.
Black bears, wasn't it? We'll give them what's coming.
So
It
my guess was
happens.
about 15 or
More
20.
than just
Maybe
my
there's more.
bloody leg, you know.
'Cause this is still early in the
All
game.
right, we won't keep making a fuss.
Though I think you really should keep off it.
I told you, I'm fine.
Okay, so with Nera and Andrew,
Any
there's,
word on the others?
there's 6.
Naira and Andrew went to escort some count.
Yeah, we know that.
Word is,
That's the 6.
there's a Greymane locked up at Halcyon.
That would be
That
7.
madhouse. Only lunatics end up there.
I heard he got drunk and beat a priest half to death. I really think one of us should go and look into it.
Okay.
Sit down.
That's
Where
a
do you
quest.
think you're off to?
Don't you worry about Halcyus.
Okay, so we know we'll be doing that. Okay, so we're going to head to Halcyon, but we're probably not going to complete it. We're at the 1 hour and 45 minute mark. So why don't we get there, and then when we start the next episode, we'll start out at Halcyon to rescue that particular Greymane. So we're going to head to the House of Healing. We're going to talk to whoever is there. I think we may need a disguise because I don't think they're going to just let us walk in. See, that chest behind us is the other chest versus the one that's always with us. Okay, so let me see where we have to go. So we have a trading post, and that's the healing, House of Healing ahead of us.
Stop right there. This place is off limits.
Halt! You cannot go any further.
How could this happen? They won't even let us visit.
Is this truly a place of healing? It's all very suspicious.
Something the matter?
My son was admitted here, but they won't let me see him. Everyone says that no one leaves until their treatment is done.
My family's in the same situation, aren't they?
I heard there's someone smuggling Halcyon robes nearby.
But the price they're asking is absurd.
Okay, so we're gonna
There's
get.
no sneaking in either.
We're gonna have to get those robes,
Doesn't the Church of
and then we
Hernand
can
sell
sneak in.
entry passes?
Okay, so we have a choice. We can go to the Church of
But I
Hernand,
go all the way back to
which
Hernand.
we're going all the way back to Hernand. I agree with you, lady. We're gonna bribe someone. So we can bribe. I don't know whether it's a guard who we're bribing, but we'll do that.
Who goes there?
Good day.
Keep your arms in order. A dull blade's no better than a stick.
Okay, so I guess these aren't
My
the
own
people.
bowstrings frame. Should have restrung it days ago.
I guess that's not. Those aren't the people we need to bribe. Okay, this is how we infiltrate the place. In this particular instance, you're not going to use a mask. You really need to either get a pass to get in or bribe one of the other people for a uniform. Not these two, because they're not going to let you in. Yeah, so we are going to wrap things up in the next minute. Let's go over here. I guess should be a door. Right there. Okay, we're gonna bribe this guy. Right in front of the other guy that's standing out there.
Hey, you want to get inside, don't
Yep,
you?
I do.
You seem reasonable. How about we make a deal?
And when you do that, you
There
have
is
to
a quick and simple way to get in.
you have to equip the outfit. You can't just have the outfit.
Well, show me a bit of goodwill.
You're gonna give him
Maybe I'll
some
tell
money.
you.
He's gonna give you.
Think it over.
No, we're not gonna think it over. We're just gonna pay you.
Here, put this on, and you can come and go as you please.
Right.
Keep your head down, and you won't get caught. But if you do, best forget you ever met me.
Okay, so we'll equip this, and then we will pick up with the next episode. So thank you guys for joining me in episode 3 of Crimson Desert. I will see you in episode 4. Appreciate it. Hit the like button. Better yet, subscribe and comment. Thanks a lot for joining me. See you soon. Bye.